you're talking about a $500 knife or a $5,000 knife, and one of the two questions there. One is that do these knives kind of last a long time? And if I wanted to get rid of them, you had talked about a secondary market. If I wanted to get rid of them, do they hold value pretty well?
Yeah, they do. It's a good hobby in that sense, because a lot of hobbies that I've had myself anyway, four-wheelers, dirt bikes, etc.
Right.
You tear them up. They cost a lot of money to keep them in shape, and they're not worth a lot when you get done with them. One thing about this hobby, I tell people, it's very similar to guns in one sense, that when you buy them, if you take care of it, it's a quality piece and it's going to hold its value. Even a lot of the production knives, even like the exclusives like we talked about, will actually be worth more when you first buy them. But many of these knives will actually go up in value, and then you've got makers that are followed and they're liked, and they can only produce so many knives every year. So they're sought after. And so a knife you buy for $500 one year, it could easily be worth $1,000 in the future. And so it's a good hobby in that sense. It really is,
because you can you can resell it.
Yeah,
So
you can always resell it.
Yeah, so it's more like, I know people that collect coins and things like that. They're constantly kind of gaining in value. You're not necessarily getting into the hobby because you're trying to make money off of reselling, as much as just knowing that if I needed to, I could sell these things and probably get my.
It's a hobby that buying
back.
Quality pays off, because
Gotcha.
when you buy that $5 knife or the $20 knife or $50 knife, it's probably not worth much. Once it's a little torn up. You buy these nicer quality knives, you take care of them, you maintain them, just keep them clean, and they're going to go up in value more than likely, and especially certain brands. So it's really a pretty good hobby like that, and that's
Gotcha.
so it's not one to be that afraid of. I mean, it's not going to,
from a hobby standpoint.
From a hobby standpoint, yes.
What about?
Did you know subscribing helps keep our content free? Click the subscribe button now.